Hi and welcome to this DCP web tutorial. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to unblock an IP address using WHM Web Hosting Manager. So a typical scenario is I host quite a few websites for my clients, and sometimes I will send an email address and a password when I set that up on the hosting account for my client, and my client will try to access that email, and for whatever reason they type in the password incorrectly. Now if they type it in once or twice, it's not a problem, but if they repeatedly type in the password for the email address to access that email account, continuously type it in incorrectly, what will happen is the server will block their IP address because it will think it's an attack or someone's trying to hack in to that particular email account. So the server will basically block their IP. The IP is unique to their machine, so anyone else on the internet can still see their website, but the client themselves cannot see their own website or access their email. So that's normally a typical scenario when the IP address gets blocked. So to fix this, we'll go to my web browser, and I'm logged into WHM, and I'm going to go to Google first. And what I would tell my client to do is type into Google my IP, and Google will return the IP address. So this IP address is unique for each machine. So if your customer or your website itself is being blocked for some reason, you can't access it, you need to get the IP address. This will be unique to that machine that can't access it. So I'm going to copy this IP address and go to WHM and log in. I'm logged in already, and I'll scroll down to the bottom and click on plugin, and then I'll click on config security and firewall. When I click on there, I'll scroll down to this section here, quick allow, and what I would normally do is type in my client's IP address here, and I might put a little note there that this is the IP address for a certain website, for example one of my clients' websites or even my own website, and then you click on this quick allow. What that will do, normally what it would do is add that IP address to the whitelist allowing access to the server from that particular IP. It's saying that it's failed because it already exists in the allow list because I've added that before. So we can return and go back to the firewall, and in theory your customer, or if you're having a problem accessing your own website, you'll be able to access that website from that particular machine. Now sometimes it could be an IP block on multiple machines, so you need to get all the IP addresses of all those machines, but normally it's just one IP address that you need to unlock. Okay, hope you find that tutorial useful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next DCP web tutorial.